In this video, I'm going to show you how to deal with categories. We'll create custom categories, and we'll create categories from transactions. Let's jump in. Legitimately, creating custom categories is one of my favorite things to do within my wife's and my spending plan. We have so many categories, and some of them are rather weird, like mower maintenance or tires. I like to save for tires so we don't have a big bill when we hit a pothole here in the Midwest. The question is, how many categories should you make? I'm category crazy and have a lot of lines within our spending plan, but I'm also a money super nerd, so it doesn't stress me out. Most people are going to be better off simplifying their spending plan and combining a lot of transactions. Because when you're managing a spending plan with a partner or a spouse, chances are one of you is not as much of a money nerd. Shoot, neither of you may be. So agreeing on some general categories that both of you care about is going to make your lives much easier. The goal is to keep you tracking your finances and telling your money where to go, not making it so complicated that one or both of you lose interest and give up. If you're new to a spending plan, then trust me, start out easy and then create some custom categories as you get settled in. Now, the good news is when you create your first spending plan with the One Goal app, it makes it pretty easy on you. Your categories will fit into 4 types: income, savings, bills, and spending. Then within each of these types, you can choose which categories apply most to you. So for instance, when you set up your first spending plan, One Goal will give you categories within savings that you can add, like vacations, auto maintenance, college savings, or home repairs. And don't forget about that emergency fund. Then under bills, it'll create some traditional categories like phone, insurance, rent, internet, electricity. Spending has some of the most common categories that you may end up using more regularly, like gas, groceries, or clothing. Tons of options, and these can help you get your spending plan going for the first time. When you're comfortable with your categories, but you're starting to realize that you could really use some more specific categories, then you can make some. Let's just add a category for tires for the heck of it. We're in the plan right here. All you have to do is tap the plus sign here at the bottom right, name the category, tires, choose the type that you want it under. We're actually going to choose savings. Hopefully we don't need tires very frequently. We're just going to choose $25 and do it every month. We can even choose an icon right here. Now we hit save. And it shows up here at the bottom underneath our savings. Now we can also create a category from uncategorized transactions. So say a purchase comes into your app and you realize, I don't actually have a category for this. So we're going to make one. Tap the 3 lines on the upper left here. Then go to all transactions. We've got this one right here at the top called Thrifty Treasure. That's a thrift store purchase by my wife. This would fit into home decor, but the One Goal app doesn't have home decor in there, so we're gonna create that category. We're gonna scroll down here to categories, tap uncategorized. We're gonna tap the plus sign here at the top, name it home decor. We'll leave it in spending. We're actually gonna give this $20 a month. Change the icon and tap save. And voila, that home decor category has been created and that transaction has been assigned to it. Now we just tap save. Now, one thing to note about creating new categories, if you have your initial spending plan together already, for every category that you create after that, you may need to adjust how much money is going into other categories to make up for it, to ensure that you're not using more than what's coming in via your income. You can't just create a new category that's going to require $1,000 per month and not reduce other categories to make up for that $1,000. Now, if you eventually find yourself wanting to create new categories, then here's an idea to consider. Some of my favorite categories to create are ones that you might not think about throughout the year, especially the ones that you might not need every month, but that you can save for every month, like vet bills or tax prep or car replacement. Here's the thing about categories though. It's going to be easier for most people to create categories that may work for multiple types of expenses. For example, making your grocery category large enough so you can cover your groceries, your paper products, maybe your pet food. Then if you go purchase these items at Walmart, you don't have to try to split this transaction into like 3 categories. Same with like your phone and your internet bill. If you have those from the same company, just combine them. This strategy really helps, especially if you're starting. However, in an upcoming video, I'm going to show you how to split transactions between categories. Like when we make several purchases from Amazon, it's inevitably going to have to be split between categories at some point. I'll also show you how to create category goals within savings. But for now, that's how you create categories.